Hello YouTube, so today I have an unboxing for you of the iFit Act. This is a activity tracker that, I guess, no, the box is correct. It tracks fitness, obviously, activity. It tracks how many calories you have eaten or burned. It tracks sleep, and it tracks how many calories you've eaten. I know that sounds kind of weird, but net calories is, after the fact, after what you've burned, and nutrition here is just what you've eaten and, how many fats and stuff you have intook, I guess. When you go, if you see this in the stores, when you go and buy it, make sure you look here for the sizes of the bands that you bought. I didn't do that originally, and I just got lucky, I guess, when I got home. It syncs with your phone through an app, and it syncs with anything that has iFit, whether that be your treadmill, your climber, your bike, whatever. And yeah, that's the box. This little thing makes it very difficult to open, so just forewarning, I took that off as soon as I bought it. And then and that's just, it goes on top so it can hang on the rack in the store, and there's a piece of tape right here. So let's get to it. And that happened to me the last time. As soon as I took it, everything kind of came with the cover. As you can see, here is the extra large band. It comes with 2 bands. They're just basically your normal silicone band. And then here is basically your quick start guide. Well, it is a quick start guide, and it just has pictures and how to work it and whatnot. So, it has one button, so it's not that hard to work. And here's the in-depth guide. So, that's basically says the exact same thing as a quick start guide, but I think they just have to have that personally. And then that's it in there. And then you get to this. And you get to this thing, if I could get to it. And then the fitness tracker falls right out. It's literally just a button in the middle of 3 LED lights. And then here is the band that I use, which is the large one. And sorry, my thing decided to do something weird. Am I still recording? Yes, I am. Okay, so here's your band. There's a little arrow at the top, and that arrow tells you which direction you're going to put it in. Obviously, if you're left-handed, you're going to put it on your right, I guess. Pardon my English. Whichever wrist you're going to put it on, obviously you're going to know how to correlate. And I don't know why this is so difficult for me to put this in. Alright, it's in. And then this thing actually, since I've been using it, it's already on, but you hit the button and it'll show you the 3 LEDs. The umber one, as they call it, but I'm going to call it yellow, is fitness tracking. The blue is sleep. And then the red is sync. So you basically only have 2 settings, sleep and active. If I were you, I'd keep it on active, because obviously... And that's really it. That's the band. There's honestly nothing more on this band than just that. So it's very simple. Everything else is on your phone. So I am going to get into my phone. I'm going to turn up the brightness so there's no glare. Alright, too much brightness? I can't tell if you can see that. Let me turn down the brightness a little bit. I'm getting there. Okay, so basically, you have your app here, and it tracks how many calories you've eaten, and how many calories that I haven't eaten. I went on a run today and yesterday, well, today, and I think the accuracy on this thing isn't that great. It just gives you a general idea of how many calories you burned, but when you go here, it'll show you when you ate, when your calorie intake was the most. It'll say how many calories you have eaten, which I've only eaten 377, and it tells you all the health facts. As you can see there's my fiber intake, the unsaturated fat intake, my protein intake, all that stuff. And it kind of tells you which ones you want more of and which ones you want less of. So you get out of that. It shows how many hours you've slept. I think this one's off too. It also shows some stuff. So that's pretty cool. It actually shows you, I haven't even played around with this app on the sleep area, but it says light sleep. I was doing that for 6 hours, deep sleep for 1 hour, awake for 55 minutes. I went to bed at 8, which is kind of not true. I woke up at 6, which is kind of true. and then I woke up 8 times, which I understand that one's probably true. So yeah. And then you have your steps. This one is definitely a step counter. And as you can see, I have a very large peak there because I went running, and my total burn was 100 or 1,011. Let's just say 1,100. My active burn was 41. My resting burn, which includes sleep, was 711. I have taken 591 or 5,913 steps. My active running time was 36 minutes, and I have heart rate, but I don't have heart rate on here. And then to sync the two together, what you do is you don't let your phone fall asleep, and you hit the button until it goes to the red one. And then you hold that down for 3 seconds, and it'll start blinking. Okay? It has to blink 5 times to activate the sync. As you can see, it's blinking, and it doesn't blink fast. It blinks very slow. I think that was 4, I think that's 5. And then you pull down on that, and you hold them close together, and then you'll see all the colors kind of doing their thing. And then it kind of syncs the information, and it's not automatic. This is not an automatic. It doesn't sync automatically. And as you can see, since I told you how many steps I've taken an extra 1,000 steps since then. And that's probably from walking around home and walking around outside and stuff. So there's that, and it shows you how many calories you've burned from that. So, you know, I went down, I guess, since I went negative 200 calories since I told you guys. So the software is okay. I've heard a lot of bad things about the software. There's been a lot of people who have had problems, and I did. When I first started it, it didn't say how many calories I was intaking. I would put in all the food, and it would just be like, okay. So, you know, my first day I burned like 3,000. I had negative net calories because it didn't clock in anything that I've eaten. On the second day, it came back, so that was good. The steps, I'm not sure how accurate it is. The sleep, I can definitely tell you. I think it's because I messed it up, but it isn't accurate because I set it for automatic when I should have set it for me. And automatic mode on here is just basically you set a time when you go to bed every day and when you wake up every day, and it calculates it there. So that's what I did. You can actually set the sleep mode from here and then sync it over there, and then it'll work from there. But so far, the app is okay. I've heard a lot of bad things about it, and this is only by this, okay? Only by this iFit Act. If you want a fitness tracker that is cheap, okay? This fitness tracker is not waterproof. It has Bluetooth, no GPS. It's basically the bare basic. The very, very, very most basic you can get. You know, it has steps basically. It doesn't calculate very much. It was $30 it was $30 at Walmart, and I just wanted something because I'm like, yeah, let's give it a shot. I'm actually gonna return this probably and get a better version. I'm probably gonna get the Garmin Vivo Fit or Vivo Fit 2. I think that's what it is. So I'm probably gonna get that, and then I'll make a review of that, obviously, and you know, all that good stuff. So I was trying to make this a quick unboxing, but it didn't happen. None of my videos are quick. So once again, well, my phone went out, but you know, this it's not bad. If you just want something that'll count steps, count distance, count calories, you know, this will work. The app has had problems for people. For me, it was okay. For me, so far, it works. I have gotten very lucky because a lot of people say that, you know, it doesn't work for them, or, you know, whatever the situation is. If you go on Amazon, you'll read all the reviews, and they're almost negative. And if you get the app, you'll see that it's just horrid. And as you can see, I'm causing I forgot what that's called, inception. So yeah, so thank you for watching. I'm gonna probably post an update video before I get rid of it. I have like 15 days or something to return it, so you know, I'm gonna run with it a little bit more. I'm gonna see if the app decides to not work, and I'll give a final review on it before I return it. So far it's been working for me, but thank you for watching. And also, here's how you take it out. You just kind of like push on the sides and it just peels out. Take it, and you can put this in your pocket. You can put it on a clip. I think they sell clips for them. So yeah, sorry. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.